Hey my friends, AD here. How you see the world, how you interact with the world, and how the world treats you in return is greatly predicated by how you see yourself. So if things aren't looking the way you want them to look in your life, maybe we need to address some things. So today, that's what we're going to do. Address how the world treats you back. Let's get started.
Welcome to Better Is Now, the podcast. I believe we live in a world filled with limitless possibilities. And in this world, we are all looking to feel, do, and to be better. From that limitlessness, gentle nudges arise to remind us of our own possibilities. Today's nudge is about to begin right now.
Okay, so let's just jump right in. One of the most important things that I have discovered about manifesting and creating the life that you want for yourself, it's really predicated by how you see yourself. One of the biggest challenges that most people face is that the picture that they see in their mind of their life, and when they wake up in the morning and their feet hit the ground, the world around them, the world that they see, their reality is very different. And so where does that come from? Where is this big disconnect? So today I really want to jump right in and just ask the question, how's life treating you? How's life treating you? How are things lining up in your world? What's going right? What's going wrong? And so if things aren't going the way you have seen them going in your mind, and there's a difference between the reality that you face and the reality that you see in your head, that distance, I want to close that gap. But when you ask those questions, I want you to understand that at the root cause, if there is a disconnect, if those two worlds look different, where does that disconnect take place? I believe it has been my absolute experience that most of what we experience, how we see the world, how the world treats us, all of those things, what we're able to manifest, what we're not able to manifest, is greatly determined and predicated by how we see ourselves. So once you look at that, you say, well, if that's the case, AD, I really need to take a moment and step back and look at myself, because if I'm out of alignment, and I'm going to use that word a lot in this talk today, alignment is going to be everything. So if at the base of creating our reality and manifesting and attracting into our space that which we have seen for ourselves is predicated by how we see ourselves. If your money isn't looking right, how do you see money in your life? Do you see yourself as wealthy? How's your health? Do you see yourself as one who is healthy? Do you see yourself as one who is happy, filled with joy and all of that good stuff? So ask yourself that question, like for real. Ask yourself, how do I see myself right now in this moment? And for years, how have I seen myself? Have I seen myself as one who is affluent, one who walks in a place of abundance and attracts abundance to them? Do I find myself in good relationships or not so good relationships? So if the premise is this, is that the life that we're experiencing is based on how we see ourselves, let's take the next step further. So not only is it about how you see yourself, but how you treat yourself. The question is how you see yourself and how you treat yourself in alignment with each other? So, for example, if you say that I see myself, AD, as wealthy, that's how I see myself. That's what you say. And with intentionality, I got the air quotes going on. I see myself as wealthy. But here's the question. The next question is, do you treat yourself as wealthy? Or do you hold yourself back? Or you hold abundance back from yourself? Are you cheap with yourself? Do you, instead of buying the good cereal, do you buy the cheap cereal? Or do you when you go to the restaurant, instead of buying what you really want, or are you extra frugal in the process of choosing what you're going to give to yourself? Just one example. So here it is again. Is how you see, or what you say about yourself. How you see yourself, is it in alignment with how you treat yourself? Let's say we're talking about being healthy. If you say you see yourself as this healthy person, are the actions that you're taking in alignment with what you say about you? So you see yourself as healthy. What are you doing? Are you eating the right foods? Are you exercising? Do you have a lifestyle that you've created action-wise that looks like what you've said? Another example, happy. You want to be happy. I don't know anybody who doesn't want to be happy. A lot of people are miserable out there, but I don't think they wake up in the morning and say, I choose to be miserable today. Not consciously, but unconsciously, we choose to be miserable all of the time. Because you have the right and the ability to choose to go left, but to go right. You can look at the glass as half full or half empty. It is your choice. So when you say you see yourself as happy, what are you doing to make yourself happy? Are you taking actions? Do you treat yourself in such a manner that you do the things that make you happy every day? Do you go to the places that make you happy? How does that work? What does that look like? And if it doesn't, here's the rub. Here's the rub. You want to know where the disconnect is? The words that you say about yourself and the way you treat yourself are often not the same. They're often out of alignment. And because what you say and what you do are not in alignment, your manifestations take longer to happen. Your manifestations may not even happen at all, because the actions that you take scream so loud that the universe can't hear the words that you're speaking when you talk about yourself. So if there's something that you want to manifest, if there's something that you want to change about your life and what you're experiencing, the relationships that you have, the amount of money you have in your bank account, your health, all of those things are tied to how you see yourself. You want to show the world how to treat you? The example is in how you treat yourself. The world is always watching. People are always watching to see how you treat yourself. Because how you treat yourself is how they're going to treat you. If you treat yourself good, they're going to treat you good. If you allow disrespect and foolishness in your life, then guess what? That's how people are going to treat you. So when it comes to the universe, on a broader spectrum of you actually manifesting the life that you've seen for yourself, it's going to always be based upon how you see yourself and how you treat yourself. That's the remedy. If your life is not looking like you want it to look, change the way you see yourself and follow that thing up with how you treat yourself. Today's talk is simple. Today's talk is short and sweet. But you have to have courage to look at your life honestly and openly and to say, AD, I have a disconnect. There's a disconnect in my situation. Because obviously there's a disconnect, because the life that I've seen for myself, I'm not experiencing yet. I've struggled with it too. I have had seasons where I walked in doubt, fear, all of that good stuff. But doubt and fear are thieves. They make you procrastinate. They change your actions. So, but when you're comfortable and confident in the picture that you have in your mind for yourself, that's the foundation. I've always seen myself as wealthy. I've always seen myself as happy. I've always seen myself as loved. And so because I see myself that way, the world that I look at is tinted with that vision. So am I delusional? I may just be delusional. Everybody may not love me, but that's the way I see it. And so I don't see, so when people talk about haters and all, I don't see haters. I don't. Do I have any? No, I don't. Am I delusional? Maybe. But nevertheless, it's not a part of my reality, because remember what I always teach. Where your focus goes, energy flows, and manifestation soon follows. So if that's the key, the foundation of manifesting is how you see yourself. So that means that if you're focusing on certain aspects about yourself, I am happy, I am healthy, I am wealthy. I am focusing on those aspects of me. And where focus goes, energy flows. That means I'm focusing and energy is flowing into me being a multimillionaire. My energy is focused on me being healthy. My focus is on me being happy. When I do those things, where energy flows, what? Manifestation soon follows. So what's your assignment this week? If it ain't going right, look at how you see yourself and how you treat yourself. So that's your task for the week. Love yourself, treat yourself good, make sure that what you say and what you do for you are in alignment. And soon, very, very soon, you'll start to attract into your space the thing that you say you want to attract. It's just that simple. So listen, if you loved any bit of what we've talked about today, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And guess what? Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody else needs to hear this. So please share it. You know, we're committed to coming to you each week and giving these good messages. They're not too long. They're really short, but I try for them to be really impactful so that can change some things about your life so they can be in alignment with the picture that you have. And listen, you can connect with me any kind of way. You can go to my website. One of them is the Oasis Mind Spa if you're interested in hypnosis. If you need a coach, just message me, DM me. I won't bite. So this is A.D. Roberts. This is what I do. This is my passion. This is my purpose. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.
This is A.D. Roberts, and you have been listening to Better Is Now, the podcast. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more inspiring content. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this podcast on your favorite platform like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube.